Sums up. I just don't believe this type of weather that we're having, considering where we were at a year ago. Things are not making sense to me. When things don't make sense to me, I have to question what's going on as I'm trying to commandeer some things. I'm trying to get everything in order here, working properly, and I think we all have systems ago. But here we go, good folk, good people. Let's get some high fives in the building. Chest bump that thing. Let's hug it on out. Hug yourself. Oh, all my single people, hug yourself. Oh, my people that live alone, hug yourself. Oh. If you don't hug yourself, who's going to hug you? When the last time somebody hugged you? I'm not talking about that side hug either. I don't like them side hugs. What's a side hug? Where did that come from? Huh? If you're celebrating a birthday today, happy birthday to you. If you're celebrating an anniversary, happy anniversary to you. If you're off today, you're lucky son of a bitch. Put something on the grill and holler at the brother. That's the one thing I do miss. The daytime cookout. Daytime cookouts are the best. Spontaneously done, 3 or 4 phone calls made. Let's go. Those are the best. Those planned cookouts, I mean, they can be some fun. But the spontaneous cookout, what you doing, dog? Nothing. Come on through. That couple steaks I'm going to put on the grill. On the way. Those are the best ones right there. Those are the best ones. It's like that spontaneous friend that calls you haven't spoken to in a long time, that calls you wants to go day drinking. Oh, boy. Let's get it in. Let's get it in. And I know it's the first of the year, 2026. But it doesn't seem like it's a Wednesday. I'm still confused on the days of the week. That Christmas break messed me up a little bit. Like I don't know where we're at right now. Like, is it really Wednesday? It feels like a Saturday. But it feels like a Saturday in my head, in my mindset. I don't know if that's good living or just enjoying the moment in the passing of the time. But I'm going to take it for what it is, the folk and good people. But we are getting close to decision-making time. Decision-making time. We're getting real close to that area. But right now, all football fans are going through something right now. If their team didn't make the playoffs, what are you going to do? Have you gotten over the fact that your team missed the playoffs? Again, or maybe it's the first time in a long time. Kansas City Football Chiefs. How are you dealing with your emotions right now? Do you need therapy? I keep trying to tell y'all, next year, for football season, I'm hoping in this off season, when I start my vacation next month, that I find a therapist that's willing to deal with the sports crowd. Because we need somewhere to go when things are not going our way. You know, yelling at the TV, crashing out, air fighting, breaking stuff. I think that's over with now. I think we can take the next level of maturity when it comes with dealing with our sports issues. When our team don't make the playoffs, don't win the game, don't do what we think they should do. We need somewhere to go. We need someone to listen to us. Not agree with us, but listen. You know, when talking to the wall and talking to the TV is not enough. We need an actual physical person to be there. And right now, you got a lot of teams right now that are possibly looking for a new coach. A new coach. The Baltimore Ravens let go of John Harbaugh. And the first thing everybody is talking about, where his next job should be. The man has been coached for 18 years. He hasn't seen his kids. This man has been involved with football for a lot. Go home. Go home. Chill. Chill. Be with your family. It's okay. Look, hey, you gave it a good ride. We just so want to put people in another job so fast. We already have a place where we have the Mendoza. We already think he's going to the Raiders. Why can't we just let's just see what happens? But all these coaching vacancies right now, there's a lot of teams out there. But it has to be the right fit in the right situation. Because we've seen in the past some of these teams right now that have coaching vacancies. We know why. The ownership group is not the friendliest, and you have to get along. If you can't get along with your boss, how long are you going to work there? How long are you going to work there? If your coworkers don't respect you, how long are you going to work there? There are some tainted sports teams out here, and everybody keeps talking about it, but the NFL isn't doing anything. You can just treat your employees in the way you want to. You can talk to your employees the way you want to. That's a different pill to swallow right there. I cannot, of all the coaching vacancies right now, I can't see the person that they're going to hire for the Baltimore Ravens. So here's what I'm going to do. Y'all ready for this? Drum roll, please. I'm putting my name in the hat. I'm doing it. What's the worst that could happen, huh? What's the worst that could happen? I'm going to send them my resume. I have no NFL coaching experience, but I can play college football and Madden. Can you see that? Breaking news. Montez just hired as Baltimore Ravens football coach. Dre, who? Who is this? What they hired him for? I got something for you. Just let me pick my own staff, though. Let me hire the people around me to help me do this job better. Let me commandeer this thing. I know some people that know football, but if I get this job, let's dream a little bit. You know how we dream if we win the lottery, what we gonna do? Call a lawyer first. That's the first thing I'm gonna do. Lawyer. Got to lawyer it up. Because there are people out there that want your money that have no business giving you money. But let's get it back to this coaching thing. Let's dream for a minute. The wish list. I wish if the Baltimore Ravens, that's the only job I'm going to apply for the Cleveland job too. I'm going to apply for Baltimore Ravens job and the Cleveland Browns job. As soon as the show is over today, send in the resume and the video. You know, you got to get that video in 30 seconds. Hey, got to pick the fro out, put that towel and shit, look all good, and let them know, hey, let me show y'all how this thing should be done. Can you imagine if I get an NFL coaching job? I can see my dad now. How did you get that job? I applied. I mean, do you need NFL coaching experience? Because we've seen the ones that have NFL coaching experience, epic fail. We've seen the ones that have played the game and get into coaching, epic fail. Why not get a guy that just watches football? Why not? I mean, everything else is out of control. Why not get this out of control? Let's shake up the world a little bit. Hire Montez. When the last time y'all seen an NFL coach with an afro on the sideline? I'm on the way. That'll shake up the world. If I got an NFL coaching job, I'm going to still keep the show, though. We got to keep Montez at midday and Who's to Blame still rocking and rolling, baby. We're not going nowhere. But of all these coaching jobs, we already know that they're going to just move the pieces accordingly to the plan. I don't know who is there is no it person I could think of like, hey, this would be a good fit right here. Well, this guy needs to be next man up. There's nobody coming to mind of all these teams that are looking for a coach. There's nobody really coming to mind in college I want to see get a job. There's no assistant coach. I'm like, hey, it's about time this guy gets a job. Maybe, hold on now. Maybe it's time for a woman to be an NFL head coach. I'm just saying. Hey. Don't shoot me. I'm just saying. Maybe it's time. Because the NBA getting close. The NBA getting real close. There's a lot of women that are working in the NFL as coaches and assistants with a lot of teams. Maybe this could just Montez, and it's time for a woman head coach in the NFL. I think it's time. I think we can all do this together, huh? Let's get the consensus in here. You want me as the coach? I'm ready. I got the Jets. I got my hand on my hips. I can do this. I got this. Hold on. All-time favorite. I got that right there. So we ready. Would I wear a visor? No, I gotta let it all natural. Gotta let the hair shake. But the NFL coaching job, that would be on a whole. They have to listen to me to run an NFL team. That would be the Baltimore Ravens, and I love Baltimore. I love Baltimore. It's a beautiful city, beautiful time, great people as well. If you haven't been, get yourself there right now. I don't want to see Coach Prime come to the NFL. I don't think that's him. There's no assistant coach that's really speaking my mind. John Gruden, Brian Flores, Antonio Pierce. I don't know what makes sense to me. I just don't want to give a job to somebody just because they have an open. I want it to make sense for the players, for the fan base, and for the NFL itself. Don't just give somebody a job, what they did with Pete Carroll. That was awful. As much as that man loves football, the disrespect that the Vegas Raiders showed him was incorrigible. I don't think there's a bright side of that story what happened with Pete Carroll. But in the NFL, all these coaching vacancies, there's two that are hot to me. Vegas, well, three. Vegas, Baltimore, and Cleveland. As much as I talk about the Cleveland owner, I think there's potential there. There is potential. But you have to, I think in Cleveland, no pun intended, you got to stand your ground in Cleveland. You got to let the ownership group know and the front office know that you're about business. What they say, 10 toes down? Well, really 8. You got to let them know. You got to let them know. With Baltimore, we've seen the past 18 years how that front office works. You know, it's hand in hand. They support you as a coach if you know football. If you know football. On the other side of that, this Cleveland thing, I think it could be really, really big if the right person. I think it should be a former player. I'm ready for a former player to go home. You've played the game. Phillip Rivers. Phillip Rivers. The man knows football. He's played the game. He has respect in the league from players and coaches alike and ownership groups. And I'm going to submit my name in resume, depending on where you're from, to the Baltimore Ravens and the Cleveland Browns immediately following the show. It has come to my attention in the past couple of days that a lot of people don't like college football, but follow the NFL. And I'm confused on that. What do you do on Saturdays? If you just follow the NFL, what do you do on Saturdays? I'm wondering. How do you miss a whole day of football just to watch the NFL? The only thing I don't watch is high school football. I think that's the most dangerous thing in America right now. I watch it if it's on TV, but I'm not going to one. Hell no. Have you been to a high school sporting game yet? Bulletproof vest, a pew-pew, a knife. You're going to need it all. You couldn't pay me to go to a high school game. As bad as I want to go, but no. Parents fighting, referees, umpires, the kids fighting, baby mamas, baby daddy, side dude, side chick, auntie, grandma, uncle, grandpa. No. I miss going to high school games. I miss that. But right now, we got the college football playoff about to start, baby. Who's ready? I'm I'm going to keep it Florida. I'm going to keep it a buck, chat. I'm a Florida football Gator fan. Not going nowhere. So I got to stick with the U. That team's fun to watch. 25 years later. 25 years later. This team is fun to watch. But at the same time, Ole Miss. Ole Miss. If you've never been to Oxford, Mississippi, go. Go. It's a good time. Back in the day when I played ball, we used to go to Oxford, Mississippi about twice a year. That's a beautiful time. That's when they had my favorite beer where we have it here in Missouri now called Yingling. I used to go down there and get it. Yeah, buddy. I used to love going to play ball in a place and have a beer or a liquor that they don't serve here. Oh, my goodness. It's like when you go out of town. Why would you eat somewhere that you can get here in St. Louis? That's the dumbest shit ever. You eat at places that you don't have here. You go to places they don't have here. Huh? The good old days right there. But this U team in Ole Miss, for the story of Ole Miss and what Lane Kiffin allegedly done wrong, because people in college sports, he's wrong for that, Dre. He should have stayed with them damn kids. Is your father still there? Come on now. When you have an opportunity like that, what you gonna do? Well, I'm gonna stay here with these kids. No. You have to make a conscious, grown decision. It's hard for me to have a conversation with people about the Rams situation in St. Louis because they're too passionate about football. They're not seeing the business side of this. The business side of college football, that's what Lane Kiffin went. That's what he did. Was it wrong for the way it happened? I don't know. Huh? Ross and Rachel want a breakup. They want a break. Jeremiah was a bullfrog. So what do you expect when that type of a window opens and you're a coach and you know you got that light right now? What you going to do? Well, I'm going to do the right thing. I'm going to stay right over these kids. Yeah, right. Whatever you say. What you going to do? If football is your thing and you're at Ole Miss and a job comes open at LSU, what you going to do? Well, I'd have taken the job, Dre, but he should have waited out to the bowl game. You can't. You know why? Because of the transfer portal, recruiting time. You don't have that much time as we did in the 70s, 80s, and 90s to work with these kids. There's a small window of opportunity. You got to take advantage of it, and that's what I'm thinking. The thinking side of Lane Kiffin. Back to the matter at hand. If the U beats Ole Miss or if Ole Miss beats the U, what's the bigger story? Either way, we're getting a documentary out of this. Mario Cristobal better be on it. Tomorrow night is D-Day. We have 5 days of football, people. 5 days of football. Today, she better give you the honeydew list today. Because we're not doing nothing next 5 days. You better give me the honeydew list today by 5 p.m. I think it's pretty wild how we as men plan things and shut things down based on sports. There's just certain things I'm not going to do. Why? The game is on. A buddy of mine, his daughter is turning 3. He's like, Dre, we're having a birthday party for my daughter tomorrow. She's 3. What time is the party? 8 o'clock tomorrow. On a Thursday? You have a football game on? No, not making that play. Your daughter won't even know who you are. She's 3. Who has a birthday party for a 3-year-old? A baby shower on a Saturday doing college football? You out your rabbit ass mind. A wedding during football season? What? No, not happening. I think some people do things just to see what the men are going to say or do. I just, some things I'm not doing. You have the entire 12 months to do something, but you pick to get married the third Saturday in October. No, 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 no. There should be no weddings during football season, ever, ever. Unless it's during the week. Out of my 4 marriages, 3 of them was during the week. You know, whoever plays me in a TV movie made about me when I'm long gone, I hope they do it right. I hope they do it right. You know, because a lot of documentaries that we see in movies and television shows based on real people, they don't get it right. They don't get. They have to get this right. Don't screw this up. Don't screw this up. You have one job. But if the U beats Ole Miss, I'm worried about Michael Irvin. Worried about Michael Irvin. Somebody check on him right now. And then another thing, the Ole Miss coaching carousel, because a lot of those guys are going with Lane Kiffin. They're leaving Ole Miss to go to Lane Kiffin. So what is the backup plan for Ole Miss? Hey, maybe we should apply for that job. No, we cannot be around college women. No, no, no. Lawsuit. I did a scandal the first damn day. No, I cannot be no college coaching for me. Montez, can I help you?
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press.
What's going on, boss man? Montez at midday.
Am I on live, correct?
Yeah, you're on the air now.
Yeah, I just wanted to say that as a dedicated fan of you, you don't have to be worried about Michael.
I don't have to what?
You don't have to be worried about you. He's doing what he's supposed to do.
You're right.
I honestly, I wish more schools would have players come back and show support like this.
Right. I think that's starting to be a trend on a collegiate level more than anything than a professional level. People going back to their alma mater.
Yeah, I just don't like when I hear it, and I'm not talking about you specifically. There's a lot of people who they give Mike grief in the comments online, cracking jokes about him being on cocaine or things like that. And I'm just like, you know, people from our generation who outside of the drugs, we know Mike has always been like this.
Yeah, he has a natural high energy.
He's always been a very intense player.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I agree.
And when you can send that spirit to the newer Canes, oh man, it's so beautiful. I feel sorry for Ole Miss.
You think there's going to be
I really do.
More than 10-point victory or less than 10 points?
Like number 47 says, category 5. I'm out.
That's deep. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. All right. That is right there. Mike Weber going to be all right, people. He's going to be all right. High energy bothers people. It really does. Trust me. It bothers people. Sometimes we got to blow things up sometimes. But high energy kind of rubs people the wrong way. Trust me. I know this all too well. Will it be a blowout tomorrow night? Category 5. Them Canes coming. Mario Cristobal. This is in a position to put the U. We already worried about the transfer portal with 4,500 kids in the transfer portal. But what about the kids that are waiting to decide on where to go? What about those kids? And you parents out there, look, we've tried this conversation before. You parents out there that has a child that's on their way to go play collegiate sports. If you've never played collegiate sports and your child's a better athlete than you, NIL is out there. Do your homework. Do your homework about your child. Understand the situation that's going on. You all have to be involved together. Uncle Clifford, you get in here too. Auntie TTTT, you get in here too. Everybody that's had their hands on Darnell's life need to be involved and understand what's going on. Every week, we've been hearing a story about NIL illegal activity. Just go down your family line and find out who's made the most money per year legally. And you're about to go into an NIL deal, probably making 1.2 million, 500,000. We don't know. We're going to start on the low. Who in your family has made that much money that can give you proper guidance on that type of money? Yeah, you must proceed. You must seek professional help. There's a college kid getting paid $17 million. I don't think he's going to go pro, but I want to know what's going on financially. Where is that at? We're hearing the shenanigans with the NIL. We're hearing the shenanigans. The coach is leaving. We're hearing about the transfer portal. Darnell going to another school. His fifth school in 3 years. But who is helping with the financial guidance? The only person I heard talk about this was Notre Dame head football coach. Well, he has a program specifically designed for these kids to handle that type of money. Who do you know that has made $500,000 legally in your family right now? Who do you know? That's a different type of money. I feel the same way about my fellow coworkers that are live streaming podcasts that are getting paid right now and making bad decisions. Somebody's giving you a $500,000 check a month and you try to flip that by buying drugs. Oh my God. Except for them women that give that man that money because he said he want to flip her income taxes, then he just disappeared. It doesn't make sense to me. I worry about what's going on in the household. When does that conversation start? I told y'all to talk to them kids when they came home from college. How many of y'all really talked to them kids? Not about the laundry. But did you talk to your child when they came home from school? Did you find out what's going on? Because college ain't the same no more. If you don't talk to that kid when they come home, when you going to talk to them? Mommy and Ole Miss. I like both teams. I like the story of Ole Miss. I like the people of Oxford, Mississippi. Love them folks down there. Good folk. Good food, too. Good food down there. Good moonshine down there in Mississippi. Yeah, buddy. Give me that apple any day. I used to mess with that corn moonshine, but give me the apple any day. Then the U. The history of that school and being a lover of the state of Florida and being a lover of the city of Miami. Oh, my God. I don't know which I like more, Vegas or Miami. Hawaii. We've been all three. If Miami pulls this off, will the talk start about Mario Cristobal going to the NFL? That's what I don't want to hear. Again, just because you win doesn't mean you need to get the job. Just because you can have a baby don't mean you should have a baby, Michelle. But if the U pull this off, for one, I want to know how many former U players are going to be at the game. I say over 30. I hope that 2001 team show up. That is by far one of the greatest college football teams ever assembled to me. I think all of them went to the league, maybe 8 of them in the Hall of Fame, But that team in 2001, the talent on that team was just, what are we doing here? And let's say all of them come back and give that team a pregame talk. Okay, buddy. Okay, whatever you say. Oh, man. So many things to talk about today on that line. Well, I found out last week there's a new group to not watch sports with. It's these people that only gamble. They don't know sports. They just gamble because it's legal now in Missouri, and it's been a month now, people. It's been a month. How's it going for you, huh? How's that gambling going for you, huh? I still have not placed a bet with a gambling app yet. Haven't done it yet. I'm old school. I go to the horse track, and I had a bookie for over 25 years. But I'm getting acclimated. But you folks that are new to gambling, don't watch sports at all. You just pushing buttons, and you happen to come into a sports bar. You're not yelling about a team. You're not yelling about fantasy points. You're yelling about what you need this player to do for you to win your bet. How about you stay home? If you're sitting in the middle, you got a fantasy football player here, and you got a gambler here, it's called screwed. They're called NARPs, non-athletic real people. They do exist. They do exist. They do exist. These people are getting on my damn nerves. They need their own place. They need their own label. Where do these people come from? Your only interest is points. You don't care about the player, the team, the history, none of that. The matchup situation, no. And they always looking down on their phone. In a perfect world, in Dre's Sports Bar, no cell phones ever are allowed. Looking at the people, top of people's head is just, why don't you folks talk to each other in public? What happened? What happened to the communication? Y'all date online, you swipe, you shop online, you swipe, you watch porn on your phone, you swipe. When do you look up and have a conversation with people? Where is there a place you can go and no cell phones are allowed? Let a brother know. Let me know. Let me know, because I want to go. I want to go to that place. No cell phones allowed. Matter of fact, we don't have no Wi-Fi either. Matter of fact, we don't have a Wi-Fi. And we have one bathroom. Everybody uses it. That's the place I want to go to. Yeah, buddy. The good old days. The good old days. We're getting real close to paying $20 for a burger. Not at a chain. It's your local neighborhood bar restaurant. We're getting real close to paying $20 for a burger. That is insane to me. There's no burger in the world worth $20. I don't care if the damn cow listens to aromatherapy music in Japan. No. Five Guys, never been. I've used the bathroom, but no. We're getting into an uncomfortable time, people. The $2.50 beer, gone. It's over with. $4 for a domestic beer. The brewery is down the street. That's what we ought to start doing. Just let's do the brewery tour every day. I feel like a black Peter Griffin right now, grinding my gears right now. But these are concerning things that are happening right now around me. $20 burgers. You're crushed liking somebody that's hideous. These things are just happening around us. And we're just supposed to act like everything's okay? No. We have to go somewhere to get it off the chest. We have to go somewhere to get it off the chest. We can't keep it within because bad things happen when we keep it within. Of all the sports that you watch or played, what is the most disrespectful thing that someone can do to a particular sport you played or that you feel really passionate about? They say Joel Embiid playing basketball with no socks on, wearing low-cut shoes with the ashy ankles is embarrassing to the game and the sport of the NBA. I'm shocked that Joel Embiid is healthy and Kawhi Leonard. They both are healthy. We got to buy a Powerball ticket. We got to gamble here, buddy. There's something. I thought I was watching a replay when I was watching the highlights of the NBA. I was like, is that Kawhi Leonard? He's healthy. And then they showed another clip. That Joel Embiid? What? I wouldn't trust Joel Embiid to walk down the steps without falling. Joel Embiid looked like he was 9 years old or 10 years old when he learned how to walk. He looks like he just looks uncomfortable to be that tall. It looks like it hurt for him to stand up. You know what I'm saying? It just looks weird. But is that disrespectful to you to play in the NBA wearing low-cut shoes with no socks? Is that disrespectful to the NBA, or should we just let that man be comfortable? Hell, I want a barefoot women's flag football league. What's wrong with that? Huh? I miss lingerie football. Bring it on back. Bring it back. Bring it back. Let us know what nights are. I miss lingerie football. It's a beautiful thing. It's like when they brought back Victoria's Secrets a couple of months ago. Did you see that? Did you see it? The things that we miss. Well, folks, it is What It Do Wednesday. What Up Wednesday? And this is CrtaPro Payoffs presents Montez at midday. And I'm your host, Dre Montez, and I hope everyone is doing well today. We used to hustle raking leaves back in the day. I don't think nobody raked leaves no damn more. These kids lazy nowadays. Raking leaves was a hustle. Shovel snow, and raking leaves. That's how you made your side change. Because right now we got to get ready for the next big holiday, guys. Uh-oh. Super Bowl. So you thought I was going to say Valentine's Day. I got you. We got the Super Bowl coming up. And I met a guy yesterday that's a Ram fan. And I told him, if it's the Broncos against the Rams in the Super Bowl, I said, you drive, I got the whole trip. All you got to do is drive. I take care of the gas, the food, extracurricular activity, the hotel, whole nine. But we have to leave Thursday, and we'll come back. We'll leave Monday. That's the way it has to go. He said, let me call my job tomorrow. I'm going to let you know. What's up, big dog? There we go. I've been to 5 Super Bowls. I think it's time for a 6. I've been to 5 Super Bowls. I think it's time for a 6. I think it's time. The Super Bowl is, oh boy. I wish this town, this city, St. Louis Sports Commission, and the powers that be could really push to bring us a bowl game here or the Super Bowl. We have the hotels. We have the women. If you don't think St. Louis have the women, here's your test. Here's your test. You want to find out if we have women? Here's your test. Mardi Gras. Cardinals. Home opener. After working downtown for over 25 years, I'm telling you now. I think the worst time you can piss off a woman in St. Louis is the day before the Cardinals home opener. Because she cheating. She putting out that day plan. Hey, don't piss your woman off before the Cardinals home opener. Because she going to call the girls. And women that go to Cardinal games together, they get in trouble together too, player. Trust me, I've been watching for 25 years. I saw it all in my own eyes. Some things you just don't let your woman do. But what if I get this NFL coaching job? What if my team goes to the Super Bowl? I may lose it. I may need a hug from all rounds of the world if that happens. If my team goes to the Super Bowl, I may dye my whole hair orange and blue. There's no telling what I'm going to do. I know I'm 55. I'm not a child anymore, but I will do childlike things if my team goes to the Super Bowl. It's been a long time. It's been a long time since I won the Super Bowl. I'm a Cardinal fan. It's been a long time since I won a playoff game. Talk to me. I'm a Kentucky fan in basketball. It's been a long time. College football, I'm a Florida Gator fan. Long time. NBA Laker fan. Long time. NFL, I deserve this. I need this. I think America needs this. Lord knows the stripper's going to need it if my team goes. Oh, the good old days. I may get that pew-pew money thing. Just shoot the money out. It is something that makes me happy, just giving money to strippers the way that we do. But it is the holiday season still to some people. Some people are just getting acclimated back into the work life, getting back to the 8 to 5 to 9 to 5. Who the hell works 8 to 5 and 9 to 5 anyway? A child? I don't know anybody that has those type of hours anyway. But if you find yourself in a position like that, call the counselor at 314-675-0377 for all your legal needs. If you find yourself in a situation, especially a high-speed car chase, or you put your hands on somebody you shouldn't have, and you need to call the counselor. 314-675-0377. The choice of an attorney is an important decision and should not be based on this advertisement alone. But call the counselor. They say sex, money, and power are the top 3 things to have. And when you think about that, that's deep. That moves so many things in a different way that when I think about sports and what's about to happen, playoffs in the NFL, recruiting time in college football, MLB offseason, and the shenanigans of the NBA, it really makes it all make sense right now. But I still don't understand how there are 8 billion people in the world, but NBA players all mess with the same lady. She said, I don't work. That's why I got 4 baby daddies. Can you imagine to have the mentality to sit down and think of a plan? I need to have sex and have a kid by somebody so I don't have to work. Just think about that for a second. To have that type of thought and process and pull it off with 4 different people. How many baby mamas do I have? Oh, man, what was that song? That's Just My Baby Daddy. Who that is? That's Just My Baby Daddy. Who that is? I can't believe that. And the video is even worse. Oh, my God. Talk about a step back in the past. Oh, my goodness. You tired of walking? You tired of waiting on the bus? It's not cold this week, but are you tired? Well, hook my man up, John Gibbs at Don Brown Chevrolet, 2244 South Kings Highway. New, pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. John Gibbs is your man, or the STO Truck Hillbilly. He's one and the same. Again, located down at Don Brown Chevrolet, 2244 South Kings Highway. Let him know Dre Montez sent you down. Have you ever bought a vehicle for someone? Have you ever bought a vehicle for someone that's not your child, not your partner? Have you ever bought a vehicle for someone? Brighten somebody's day. Be that anonymous gift giver. Huh? Anonymity is key. It really is. But I tell you one thing, though. It's been almost 10 years since I've driven a car because I lost my vision. I don't know what type of cars these people have nowadays, but there's this huge truck. It looks like you can get 15 people in there. It's an SUV. I don't know if it's a Chevy or a GMC, but this thing looks good. And it's in my neighborhood. I haven't got close enough to see what it's like, though. But this thing looks good. Well, I tell you what. When your team misses the postseason, that's a different type of feeling. When the season is over, you think we didn't have football Monday. That day after the Super Bowl, by that Thursday, something feels weird. Something's missing in your life. After football season, like we need to figure out something. I think I'm going to go on a trip this year after the season. I need to go somewhere. I need to be away from the TV. What are we supposed to do with no football? We'll be what? A month and a half away from MLB. That's way long. A month and a half is like 6 years. I know we got March Madness, but it's not the NFL. Those are fake fans that watch college basketball with us. They just have a bracket and they off work. That's it. Those are fake. They're not basketball fans. I would watch basketball, college basketball, March Madness with a basketball fan. But I can't watch it with the people that just, I put my bracket in today and I'm worried about my bracket. Get away from me. Get away from me. We need to start, we ID people. We drug test people. Why can't we ID people on sports etiquette when they come in the bar? If you don't have sports etiquette, go home. If I'm wearing all Cardinal gear and watching the game, you cannot say to a person, who's your team? I told you guys Monday, I don't think people in this area can read. Just pay attention. We know they can't write. They talk text. I don't think people can read anymore. I think it's gone. Somebody made a video like, why do you need to read? What? That makes no sense at all to me. But I don't think people in this town can read. What they say, we're on a 4th grade reading level here in St. Louis. That's bad. Again, I told you to do the test. Have your partner read to your child. When the last time you seen a grown person read out loud? When? When's the last time? Oh, boy. Let it go, Dre. Let it go. But the most important thing is, how is your New Year's resolution going so far? Did you change your diet? Did you join the gym? You still there? Did you open up a savings account for real? Did you get your real ID? Did you finally get your license plate? Are you paying car insurance on that car? Does your tags and title match? Did you change your address on your driver's license? These are little bitty things we need to do. Little bitty things, but I guarantee by next week, the gym will be empty again. Yeah, doctor said I need to lose about 20 pounds. You mean 60? There's so many things going on in my head that people have been telling me just this week. And I'm trying to be nice about how to respond to it. But I told myself that we have to be real with people. We can't sugarcoat things anymore. No. We're not going to do it. No. Just some things are not going to happen. Like I did a show yesterday with my homie D that I do D&D Don't Get Butthurt with. And why women don't like each other? Why is it hard for women to be friends with other women? What is the issue? What's going on, ladies? Talk to me. Talk to me, Chad. Why women don't like each other? Why is that? Why? What's going on? I get along with everybody. Thank you, United States Navy, and thank you, Mom and Dad. I get along with everybody. But I don't understand how women don't like each other. They hate on each other. Like, as soon as they walk away, who she thinks she is? What just happened? She just came over and spoke. What is the problem? Why don't women like each other? Don't get me started on attractive women. Oh my goodness. Attractive women, they get so much hate. And I don't, you can't help it because you're born that way. What Jessica Rabbit said, I can't help it, I was drawn this way. But I don't understand the hate that women get and give to one another. I can't see the fellas doing that. I just don't see the fellas doing that. The way women hate on each other in the movies, on television, IRL, in real life, I just don't. And I have several female friends, and they're not all liked at all by a lot of people for reasons I don't understand. I always say this about why you don't like her. Well, I just don't like her. That's like when you were a kid and you shrug your shoulders. Your mama hit the shit out of you, won't you? You can't shrug your shoulders when you're a kid. You're supposed to answer the question. I don't know. What? But we allow it in adulthood. We allow it in adulthood. I tell you what we need to bring back. Speed dating. Who's ready? We need to bring back speed dating. Y'all want a social media date? App date? Let's bring back speed dating. Let's go, huh? Who's coming with, huh? 8 dates in 8 minutes. You get 8 different dates at 8 minutes apart. That's a damn good night. When last time you've been out with 8 people in one day? Tell the truth. Tell the truth. You got a lot of me. Tell me the truth. When the last time you hung out with or had 8 dates in one day? When? Does it exist? But speed dating was so much fun in the early 2000s. Oh my goodness. 8 dates in 8 minutes? What? 8-minute dates. Those were the days, people, huh? Things like that. Creativity all over the place. Remember when the Adams Mark had that dating when you can call the phone? Everybody had a red phone on the table with a number, and you would just call the phone and they would pick up and start talking to them. I cannot remember what that was called, but that was fun too. That was in the late 90s. That was in the early 2000s they did that. That was a lot of fun. I know it has worked for a lot of people, but there's some things I can't do, and I cannot do the app dating at all. That's just something I think that's weird. That looking at a picture, you swipe, I like it. Then you talk to each other, and then you meet in person. That is weird to me. No. The 1-900, bring that back. I'm 55. I've seen some strange things on how people meet of the opposite sex or same sex when it comes to dating or getting sideways with each other. It's just, but this whole internet dating, I can't, I can't be a part of it. Like, I think this is gonna be our last year having a cell phone. I'm going back to a landline, going back. And I'm getting a page. I'm gonna Bill Murray this damn phone. I'm going back to the olden days because all I get is spam calls right now. And how do you stop spam calls? I block the number. They call from another. Everybody's called me from a cafe in the Southeast. When are they going to stop the spam calls? When is it going to stop? Because I'm fed up. I've had enough. Had enough, people. But I'm ready for this game tomorrow night between Ole Miss and the U of Miami. We have 5 days of football, people. The honeydew list must be completed by when? 5 p.m. But we're not doing nothing tomorrow. We're not doing nothing tomorrow. No, that's game day. Game day. Not happening at all. And who's still raking leaves? Go out there and rake them leaves. Get them leaves up for sure. And if it's your first time tuning in, thank you so much. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, folk. If you want to follow your boy a little bit better, on Twitter, we're at W2B Dre Montez. Instagram, Who's to Blame the Podcast. Facebook, Dre Montez, and Who's to Blame as well. And YouTube, Dre Montez 63, and also mycitymymusic.com, Dre Montez. As we come to you every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. Speaking of time, we're getting close, people. We're getting close. It's almost parade season, my favorite time of the year. I'm in 3 parades a year. 3 parades a year. Mardi Gras and both St. Patrick's Day parades. But I'm ready. I'm ready. Smoke them if you got them. Put some on the grill. Hit a brother up. It's nice outside. We're going to play some music and get on up out of here and let you folks enjoy the rest of your What It Do Wednesday. But thank you for listening, watching, liking, sharing, and commenting. It does not go unappreciated at all, for sure. Don't know what we're getting into this weekend because it's my boy's birthday this weekend, so there's no telling the shenanigans we're going to get into, but I will let you know on Friday's show for sure. But for now, we're going to get out of here, and thank you again for listening to CrtaPro Painters Presents Montez at Midday. And I'm your host, Dre Montez, and I will see you guys on Friday, same time, same bat channel. Thanks for watching and listening. Appreciate it.